Webtoons, as a rapidly growing form of digital storytelling, have transformed the global comic industry by making content more accessible, visually dynamic, and culturally diverse. Originating primarily in South Korea, Webtoons are designed for vertical scrolling on smartphones, making them particularly appealing to younger audiences who consume content on mobile devices. While Webtoons have introduced many creative storytelling techniques and expanded opportunities for artists, they have also been criticized for increasingly relying on sexualized character designs and suggestive themes to capture and retain viewer attention. This trend raises important questions about artistic integrity, audience manipulation, and the long-term impact on both creators and consumers. One of the primary reasons Webtoons often incorporate sexualized imagery is the intense competition within the platform. Thousands of creators upload content regularly, and standing out in such a crowded space can be extremely difficult. In this environment, eye-catching visuals become a powerful tool. Characters designed with exaggerated physical features, revealing clothing, or provocative poses are more likely to grab attention within seconds. Since many platforms rely on thumbnails and preview images to attract clicks, creators may feel pressured to design their characters in ways that immediately draw the viewer's gaze, even if it does not fully align with the story's narrative or themes. This creates a system where visual appeal, particularly sexualized appeal, becomes a shortcut to visibility. Additionally, algorithm-driven platforms often reward engagement metrics such as clicks, likes, and shares. Content that sparks immediate interest, whether through curiosity, attraction, or shock, tends to perform better in these systems. As a result, creators may intentionally include sexualized elements to increase their chances of being promoted by the platform. Over time, this creates a feedback loop. Audiences become accustomed to such content, algorithms continue to prioritize it, and creators feel even more compelled to adopt similar strategies. This cycle can gradually shift the overall tone of Webtoon content, making sexualization appear more common and, in some cases, expected. Another factor contributing to this trend is the influence of broader entertainment industries, including anime, manga, and social media. Many of these mediums have long histories of using stylized and sometimes sexualized character designs. Webtoon creators, especially those inspired by these forms, may adopt similar aesthetics as part of their artistic style. However, while stylization itself is not inherently problematic, the line between artistic expression and unnecessary sexualization can sometimes become blurred. When character design prioritizes physical attractiveness over personality, development, or realism, it risks reducing characters to visual objects rather than fully realized individuals. It is also important to consider the role of audience demand. Not all viewers seek deep storytelling or complex characters. Some are drawn to visually appealing art and romantic or fantasy scenarios that include attractive characters. In such cases, creators may simply be responding to what their audience wants. However, this raises a critical question. Are creators shaping audience preferences, or are audiences shaping creator behavior? In reality, the relationship is likely reciprocal. While audience interest can drive certain trends, repeated exposure to specific types of content can also influence what audiences come to expect and enjoy. This dynamic can make it difficult to determine where responsibility lies. Despite these factors, the overuse of sexualization in Webtoons can have several negative consequences. One major issue is the potential impact on younger audiences. Since Webtoons are easily accessible and often free, they attract a wide age range, including teenagers. Constant exposure to idealized and sexualized body types can contribute to unrealistic beauty standards and body image issues. Characters are often depicted with flawless skin, exaggerated proportions, and stylized features that are difficult or impossible to achieve in real life. When these depictions are combined with suggestive themes, they can shape perceptions of attractiveness and relationships in ways that may not be healthy or realistic. Furthermore, excessive sexualization can undermine storytelling quality. A strong narrative relies on character development, plot progression, and emotional depth. When too much emphasis is placed on appearance or fan service elements, it can distract from the core story. Readers may initially be drawn in by attractive visuals, but they are less likely to stay engaged if the plot lacks substance. In this sense, relying heavily on sexualization can be a short-term strategy that fails to build a loyal, long-term audience. Many successful webtoons have demonstrated that compelling storytelling and well-developed characters are far more effective at maintaining reader interest over time. Another concern is the impact on creators themselves. The pressure to include sexualized content can limit creative freedom and push artists to conform to trends rather than explore unique ideas. For new creators, especially, there may be a belief that success depends on following what is already popular, even if it does not align with their personal style or values. This can lead to creative burnout and a lack of diversity in storytelling. When too many creators adopt similar approaches, the overall variety of content decreases, making the platform less innovative and more repetitive. However, it is important to acknowledge that not all use of sexuality in webtoons is inherently negative. When handled thoughtfully, it can be an important aspect of character development, relationships, and storytelling. Mature themes, including attraction and romance, can add depth and realism when integrated naturally into the narrative. The issue arises when sexualization becomes excessive, unnecessary, or disconnected from the story's purpose. In such cases, it shifts from meaningful expression to a marketing tactic designed primarily to attract attention. There are also many webtoon creators who actively challenge this trend by focusing on strong storytelling, diverse character designs, and meaningful themes. These creators demonstrate that it is possible to succeed without relying heavily on sexualized imagery. Their work often emphasizes emotional connection, humor, suspense, or social commentary, proving that audiences are interested in more than just visual appeal. As more readers support such content, it can encourage platforms to promote a wider range of styles and narratives. In conclusion, the use of sexualized character design in webtoons is a complex issue influenced by competition, algorithms, audience preferences, and industry trends. While it can be an effective tool for attracting attention, its overuse raises concerns about artistic integrity, storytelling quality, and its impact on audiences, particularly younger viewers. To ensure the continued growth and diversity of webtoons as a medium, it is important for both creators and consumers to be mindful of these dynamics. By valuing creativity, originality, and meaningful storytelling over superficial appeal, the webtoon industry can move toward a more balanced and sustainable future.